We're doing it, 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 we're doing it.
What are we doing?
It feels like we're starting the trip. Like, I know we've been going for a few days, but going to the northernmost point and then starting to head south actually feels like it's the beginning of something. I mean, we've been in New Zealand for like a month now, but we've always been busy doing other things. But now it feels like we're finally starting the trip for real.
This is called 90 Mile Beach. What's funny about the 90 Mile Beach is that you can only access it from one point,
Yeah.
which we drove right past yesterday, so we had to come back today.
Yeah.
And missed it again because there was like no sign.
Very limited, considering it's like half of the coast here. It's very hard to get to the beach itself, but we're here.
You can drive on the beach. It's considered a highway.
Yeah.
So
highway
it's the
rules apply.
Fastest route out of here. Well, it's about time you left me here for 4 fucking hours. Where have you been?
I just had to make sure that it was 90 miles, so I just measured it.
Is that like round trip or one way?
Shit. Fuck, I have to measure again.
No fucking no, get your hand!
This is the other side. So we decided to go tramping on one of the islands here in the Bay of Islands in northern New Zealand. So we took a boat out to Urupukapuka.
Yes.
So, yeah. Again, do apologize about the pronunciation. And it's been such a lovely time. And on the way here, we got some information about the neighboring islands as well and how they've managed to restore the islands from when they were most populated, or when the like whaling industry was at its peak, and they had a lot of like rodents and wildlife that didn't belong on the island, and they've managed to remove all of that and reintroduce a lot of more native plants. And on one of the neighboring islands here, they even reintroduced kiwi birds, and there are like 36 like pairs of them, which is about what the island can sustain. So,
and these islands are completely pest-free now. So you're supposed to like check your gear before you enter.
Yeah.
To make sure you're not bringing any unwanted seeds over.
a lot of you have been asking what we actually eat when we're on the road. So today we figured we'd take you along on the ride, because we're gonna make some wraps with some rice, some tomato sauce, halloumi, cucumber, you name it. So let's get started. So let's start by frying the halloumi in a little bit of oil. And while we fry the halloumi, we could also start the rice, because it's gonna need some time to boil before it's ready to eat. So one thing you don't have to think about when you're cooking at home is which way the wind is blowing. Because we have a gas stove and a little bit of wind can make a huge difference in how hot the plates can actually get. So if there's too much wind, we usually cook with a lid on, even when we fry things, so that the heat actually stays in the pan. Otherwise, it can cook forever. Before we realized that, we tried boiling rice and it took like 10 to 20 minutes before the water actually boiled because the wind was so strong. But we can actually get the stove fairly hot today. And with this, we're also gonna have a tomato-based sauce. And now we assembled the wrap. We managed to find these spinach flatbreads or wraps. I'm not sure if it's still in the ram of tortilla, but we're gonna try it out. Hopefully it tastes good. Some rice, and then some tomato sauce, then 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 slices of halloumi, and then we have some corn, some cucumber, tomato, a little bit of avocado, some salad that we have left over and need to get rid of, and the dressing that's currently in our fridge. Woo! And then fold it, and now we can feast. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Wait, why are we facing this way? The view is this way. So this is a fairly short hike. It's just 2 kilometers, but it's a whopping like 300 meters of elevation, or about the US Bank Tower in Los Angeles, for those of you who don't use the metric system. And it's just stairs all the way. I'm just trying to be helpful.
Oh. So we did a hike called Whangarei Heads, and apparently back in the days, the Maori used to bury their chiefs on the top of these rocks. Pretty cool burial ground, I must say.
And the hike itself is called Mount Manaya. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're still getting used to all the...
We're working on the pronunciation.
Yeah. Look, there's the parking lot in our car.